What is going on, Curly Crew? Thank you so much for joining the live. I'm just going to wait a bit before we start this conversation, but happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing amazing wherever you are. Thank you guys for you guys that have subscribed, for you guys that have liked, supported in any way, shape, or form the Curl Daddy journey. I appreciate you guys. So it is Tuesday. It's almost 11 a.m. And I wanted to really speak to you guys about the benefits of plant-based products. The benefits of plant-based products. And obviously, if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys ask away. Obviously, I do love when you guys interact. It just makes this so much better. It makes it so much better. And let me know where you guys are from, by the way. Let me know where you guys are from. So the first thing that I wanted to share, and you guys probably can relate to this, is that curly and coily hair struggles to retain moisture. That's kind of the struggle with curly hair. It's just retaining the moisture to make it feel, look, act, behave a certain way. It's all about moisture. Obviously, hydration plays an important part in that, and hydration comes from water, but the key is moisture, right? So plant ingredients, plant-based ingredients like aloe vera, marshmallow roots, which I love, is a very interesting ingredient to work with when you're dealing with the powder form. I mean, the extract is so much easier, but when you're dealing with the powder form, it's a different situation. Flaxseed, which I love, okra, inulin, all these different plant-based ingredients attract and hold moisture and hydration, which keeps the curly hair, keeps your coils, stay soft, right? I think the key word here is soft. Soft, and they last longer because we want our hair to last, right? So plant-based ingredients, plant-based products. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I was not in the beginning of my curly hair journey, I was not into plant-based products until I had to because I dealt with scalp issues, I dealt with hair loss, I dealt with my hair was thinning, I dealt with malassezia and a whole bunch of stuff going on my scalp. And obviously it's embarrassing. First of all, I love wearing black, and every time I used to wear black, I used to have like mad flakes. And it's embarrassing because people see it, and sometimes you're like touching your hair and you just go flakes, flakes, flakes. So obviously I went on a journey to find out shampoos and bought everything that was in the beauty supply store and did this and did that, and nothing worked. So obviously one of the things that I decided to do was to start using plant-based products. Started to use plant-based products. At the time, there was not a lot of brands doing plant-based products without harsh chemicals, and I remember using this brand. It was the only brand. It was, I remember it was at the bottom of the shelves at the beauty supply, and I was like, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna give it a try. Obviously, I did not like what it did on my hair during that first week because I was comparing it to all the other products that I was using before that had the silicones, that had the harsh chemicals, that had, the artificial fragrances, that had fillers in there to make it act, feel, and do certain things to my hair, when in reality that wasn't healthy for my hair, my scalp, my skin, my body, but most importantly, the environment. And that being said, guys, it's important to understand that you are what you apply and you are what you eat. What you eat, what you apply, what you consume, you are. That's what you are. So it's important to understand. I think that one of the things that really made me look at products that I was using was listen, that's a choice. If you want to drink whatever you want to drink, that's up to you. You know what I mean? That's the I never said it. There's nothing wrong with drinking whatever you want to drink. That's on you, Kevin. Uh, in my personal journey, and I decided not to use. We're talking about hair care here. Um, I decided to I decided to stop using products since you're blinking alcohol into the conversation. I decided to stop using products with alcohol. It dehydrates your hair. It does the opposite of what it's supposed to do, right? So guys, when you guys are dealing with plant-based ingredients, plant-based hair care, it is going to improve slip and it's going to also help with the detangling process. The botanical ingredients are very helpful to really help with slip and detangling, um, which it makes the process easier, but also it reduces breakage, guys. A lot of us are breaking our hair just by detangling our hair the wrong way. Um, so it's important, and that's one of the things that plant-based products do. They do help with the detangling process, right? Kevin, where are you based, by the way? Where are you based? Thank you so much for the love. Guys, make sure you guys tap on the screen, share the live, subscribe to the channel, and check us out at curldaddy.com. How your hair looks great. All right, Kevin. So I started using plant-based products. I started formulating the Curl Daddy products that are plant-based, no harsh chemicals. So this is what I have now. It's the cream gel. I have our Hold Me cream gel, and I put a little bit of the oil after to lock in the moisture. That's all I have. But I've just been using plant-based products free of harsh chemicals, and it's been completely changing my hair health, my scalp health, my skin health. Eves, how are you? Let me know where you guys are from. I think someone